Hey guys, okay, so I'm back because I have to craft again. I don't know, I just, whenever you get in your little design mode, you just have to create. And anyways, that's what we're gonna do. So we did that earlier today, and I'm actually going to do a bigger scale. So we're going to do just a blank lumbar pillow, okay? So the keyword is sunshine, and I think this is gonna turn out just as cute. So I am using a few colors that are not available online just yet, but as soon as they come back in stock, I will let you guys know first thing, okay? As soon as it comes back, I will let you guys know. So besides the colors, you guys can pick your own. Now, let's just make sure we do this the correct way. So the zipper will be at the bottom. Okay, so typically what you would do is you would insert your pillow, your ink mat. Now, the one I'm gonna use versus the one I actually put in there are gonna be two different ones. The one I put in the cart is going to fit perfectly in this particular pillowcase. The one I'm using, because my other ones, I don't have a longer one, I actually cut it down. I cut it down, so they're kind of small. But what you'll do is you'll place this in here, okay, and you'll push it down. All right, so half of it is going to be open just a little bit, but I might be able to just find a little something in here and use that on this end, because my other one is not very sticky right now, okay? So now that that's in there, we're gonna come on and we're going to do a little bit of paint brushing, right? We're gonna paint on some stuff here. So I'm just gonna spray my pillowcase with a little bit of water. And I'm gonna be using Bumblebee. I do have gold and I have bark as well. So we're gonna see how it turns out, and then you guys can feel free to give it a try some other time. Right, when you're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around so that ink mat isn't smacking me, or so I don't accidentally move it. Hey, you guys, I did get my napkins though, so that's good. Yay, I'm so glad you got your mail. To get signed up. Tammy, you're too funny. Okay. Hi, yes, glad you caught you guys live. Distilled water in the paste rather than regular water. Andy, normally we do distilled water, so it doesn't grow nasty stuff in it, okay? So I just dipped this in water. I do have like a little cup of water right here. And we're just gonna do little things like this. I think I need to smooth that one out a little bit more. I didn't want it to be that bright. So just a little bit on there. Dip that back in the water. And I think that's enough yellow. Okay, let me try and get that off. Let me wipe that down. We're gonna grab another color. So I am just lightly doing this. Hello, everybody. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of bark. Now earlier we did all of this, you guys, but we did it with paste. So now I'm attempting it with ink, and I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna go, but it's okay, because we'll get it, right? All right. Okay, let's wipe that off. We're gonna get a little bit of gold now. Oh, yay, I'm glad you rewatched it. I was so impressed. I mean, some things just don't quite resonate. Like, I don't get like super, well, no, I take that back. I do get super wowed by a lot of people's projects. I'm like, oh my goodness, like how did you even come up with that? But this one was so simple that literally any of us could do it. And I was like, I've got to try it, and I've got to show people, because this is just too cool, you know? So anyways, we are just taking this all over the pillowcase, and I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like so far. All right, I'm just gonna spread it out. So this ink, I did it so thin that we really probably don't even need to, we don't need to heat set it before we continue with our next step. So I'm just gonna kind of spread it out a little bit. I'm like kind of blending it. Okay, so check it out. Okay, that's it so far. So now we're gonna come in and we're gonna do the flower again. So if anything, you guys need to just buy like 3 of these sunflowers, okay? Because buy 2, get 1 free. So you might as well just go ahead and get you a few of these. The keyword is sunshine. Yes. 3 times in one day. I know. I just had to come back on. I was like, you know what? I'm feeling it right now. Like, I need to go do what's in my mind now. Okay. So this time, I'm probably just going to, let me swap these around. I'm going to get 2 more mini squeegees, so that way each one has its own. All right, so how this is gonna work, let me move this out of the way. Let me move my ginormous glue gun there. Okay, can you guys see? So we're gonna start on this side. Okay, let us start with the darker color, okay? So I'm gonna get some of the bark on here, okay? Yay, glad you got your sunflower today. And we're just going to apply some of it. And we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna keep moving it. And it doesn't matter if you get absolutely all of it on there. It's not supposed to be perfect. So I'm just picking up, putting down. Just a little random. And I'm just getting a little bit more ink each time. And I'm just holding my transfer pretty much and just placing it, okay? So it's not, there is no rhyme or reason to any of it. You just put it down and go. I cannot wait for you guys to do this. Yes, so I was thinking about leaves. You guys, there's a transfer that says mighty trees, from mighty seeds grow mighty trees, or something like that. From little seeds grow mighty trees, something. That transfer would be awesome, okay? I have it and I see it right here. I can show you guys the leaves from it, but I think that would be so cool. So I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of heat. I probably don't even need to do this, to be honest with you, but I think it just makes me feel better. I don't know, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and do the yellow next. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same transfer and we're just gonna do the same thing. I might pick a different section of the flower though, this time. we're just gonna do the same thing. That part may be a little weird. I probably recommend ironing your canvas first, because I have a couple of cracks. Like there's a little bitty section right here that probably should have been ironed out and it would be a lot better, but I didn't. I think this is so cute. I am just like over the moon about this stuff. Like, who would have known this would be so fun? Okay, so I'm taking it over to the corner. And I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like so far. Let me show you. So check it out. Those are all sunflowers there. They're just like little pieces of the sunflower. Okay. Let's do one more coat with the gold, and then we'll set it, and then we'll put the actual like stuff on top of it, okay? Yay, I'm so glad you guys want to try it. So I did not come up with this. I saw a lady do it today and I was like, I've got to try it. So she did fantastic and made it look like so much fun that I've done it twice now today. See? Okay. Well, my heat press is telling me it's ready. And they can be all different sizes. Like you don't have to do, you don't have to have it be like 3 or 4 inches wide. You can do whatever you want. Some of them can be 2 inches, some of them can be more. Yes. I think we need a little dab of something right here in the center. A little bit of something. That's close enough. I think that's good. Maybe a little here. Yeah. Maybe a little out here. Okay. I think I'm good. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it down here, and I'm going to go ahead and soak up some water in my board eraser, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this off real quick. The sooner you clean it, the much easier it is to maintain and keep for future uses, okay? So clean it right away. Your best bet. I like to dry mine off. I like to dry off that nasty water. So I am going to dry it real quick though, because we're going to need to use another transfer. Okay. We're going to need to, I need another table. That's what I need. Let me just put it right here for a second. I have a chair, Riley's chair. Let me put it right here, clean it off, and let it dry. Okay. I'm going to drop my mini squeegees in the water. Remember, if you're just now watching, I talked about that earlier. Drop a little bit of Dawn in there. Once you're done in like a little cup, drop your squeegees in there for about 5 minutes or so, like maybe while you clean up, and then go wash it out and it just falls right off. It's absolutely so amazing. Yes, oh my goodness, a red, white, and blue sunflower pillowcase. I might have to turn this over and do the sunflower in red, white, and blue. Here's another one, using the script And then if you want to do, you know, like little pieces of the butterfly, you can, or do the script in the background and then actually put butterflies on it. That's something that she did do, and I was originally going to do that, but I was like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So, anyways, here we are. Okay, we're going to go ahead and heat set this real quick. So I'm going to pop these out. I don't want these sunflowers going anywhere, so I am going to heat set it. Okay. And you can put this inside, you can put this under, you can, it really doesn't matter. We're just going to put it under. Make it a lot easier. So we're going to start with this half. And I don't really care that it's not completely dry because it's okay. Like, it's okay for me if it smears just a tad, but it's not that big of a deal. Yes, I am live again. Now, since this is canvas, I don't like to put it on here for too long. Okay. Because if you put it on canvas too long, it turns brown, like it kind of burns it a little bit. So either drop your heat is going to be your best bet, or do like 10-second increments. But I really just want to dry it just enough for us to put the saying on it. Yes, I know, my counter keeps going up. Isn't that awesome? You guys, I'm so excited for that thing. That thing helps, like, it's just awesome. It really is. It's just awesome. Okay, so now this is our canvas. This is our banner so far. So let me kind of show you a little bit closer. I probably shouldn't have scooted it over because I do see some gold flakes because it picked up, but it's okay. I'll survive. All right, so we are going to do sunshine. We're going to do sunshine. And I do need to, let me set that there. I need my X-Acto knife because we're going to do Hello Sunshine. Okay, and then we're gonna go across here. And over this way. Okay. So you can put the ink max back in, but to be honest with you, it's not like this is it's not gonna go through, so I'm just gonna leave it like it is. And we're going to take the sunshine part. Let's find the center right there. And I do not fuzz items. I don't fuzz transfers that go on canvas, especially canvas material, because you want it to stick as much as possible. Okay, so let's find the center here. It's okay to fold it, bend it. It'll be fine. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Okay, you guys, hit that heart button if you haven't yet. And let's go ahead and we're gonna do this in black so it really stands out. And then we'll heat set it and we will be done. Okay, so when doing ink, you just wanna make sure you're going from one side to the other, because sometimes with fabric, your transfer might shift a little bit. And in order to not, like to make it not bleed, sometimes you just have to straighten it out a second time or a third time, like as you go. So I usually start from one end, slowly make my way down. If I notice the transfer's picking up or bubbling a little bit, I'll go ahead and pull it tighter before continuing. So I see that it's lifted right here just a bit. So I just want to make sure that it's pulled tight before I continue. Okay. It might have bled right there because I wasn't quite paying attention. My arm was covering it. Okay. Now that we're done, we're gonna go ahead and pull off the transfer and clean it. Okay, let me put that back in the jar. And we're gonna pull up. Now I pull up a little slowly just because if I happen to miss a piece, I can quickly put this back down, okay? And I can push the ink through. So it's just a tiny section on the line for the hello, but other than that, it looks great. I'm gonna drop this in here. Hi. Yeah, so I don't fuzz on canvas because the transfer already, like not a lot of things like to stick to canvas like as it is. All right, so again, I wanna go slowly with pulling on this one, and I just wanna watch as I go because it's super easy just to set it back down real quick. Apply extra little bit of pressure just to make sure that ink goes all the way through. Looks good, looks good. Oh, here's the end. Let me try and push that through. Yes. Okay, now everything looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna pull that right off. Okay, and we're gonna spray it, and we're gonna clean it, heat set it, and I'm gonna stuff it. Okay. And now I really want to do the other side like you guys were talking about. I think it would be so cool. Ah! What do you guys think so far? I just find the concept super easy. Like any of us can do it. And every single pillow or every single project you make is going to be completely different. Like you cannot replicate this. Okay, like the exact pattern, you can't replicate it. So to say that you are the only one with this pillow is not a lie. It's totally true. Okay, so I am just cleaning off my transfer real quick. The quicker you clean it, the easier it is to clean off, right? So let me put that back over there. Let me dry off some of that dirty water just because I don't like the stains behind it. It really isn't that big of a deal. But me personally, just I don't like the look of dirty water on the back of the transfer. So drop that in the water. Close this little guy up. And we're gonna hit this with a little bit of heat. Yay! I'm so glad you guys like it. Okay. Hit the heart button, type in the word sunshine, and I will send you the details for the the design. You pick your own ink colors. Now, whenever I do heat setting, I do use ink, okay? So it's gonna be the white lid. The ink colors are a little bit low on variety, but I still think this concept would be super cool with some of the colors that we do have available. I just really wanted to use yellow and the sunflowers. but you could do anything. You could use all kinds of colors. All right, so let me take that out. Let me put back in our heating pad. Okay, and let me get a new one. Let me get a new one. That one has a little bit of green on it. Let's not do that. And this is parchment paper, you guys. Parchment paper. Okay, so I just have it over the word sunshine because we already did the other part. So I'm just gonna let it sit here for a few seconds, maybe like 10 seconds or so. Pick it up. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I know. It came out really good. It did. It came out really good. Oh, that's way more than 10 seconds because you guys wasn't paying attention. Ooh. It's fine. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, so I saw a fellow designer do this today, like I said, and I just thought it was so cool. This is what we ended up making. I can't take it off because I actually already, I put it up there. It's not even like put up there really tight. It's actually just being held on by a pipe cleaner, but still it's up there. And I'd have to actually take it down. So, anywho, now we're stuffing this with some of this. This is all I have right now, so that's what we're gonna use. I do have another pillow. I don't think it'll fit in there, so we're just gonna shove this in there, huh? Probably have to put all of it in there. Ah! It's falling. Okay. Get in the corners. Oh, we may not need all of it. This stuff feels pretty good, huh? Nice, nice. Oh no, we need more. We don't want it to move around too much. That's better. That's better. Much better. Okay. Let me hold it down. Okay, let's see. Bobby, send me a message if you have questions. And there we go. Ah, how cute! It's all stuffed. I probably should have moved the hello down just a little bit because it actually sat like right on a sunflower. I didn't mean for it to sit right on a sunflower. But let me show you guys up close. Isn't that cool? I can't even see if you guys can see, so I'm trying. Ah! There's that crease in the middle. The crease in the middle didn't do too well with the paint underneath it. But it's kind of cool. I think I wish I would have blended the streaks behind it a little better or just done without it, or maybe even dyed the pillow a certain color and then just did the sunflower on top of it. Okay, so there are a few things that I would probably change. I think the bees would be so cute. You could do the bees on it as well. We have the bees with that honeycomb pattern, but I believe it's out of stock. So, but anyways, yay, how cute. We just made a pillow and it's adorable. Okay, like I said, there's a few things I would change, but other than that, I am pretty excited that we can do it. We can totally do it. Yes, for like the outside is so perfect. Awesome. Okay, you guys, hit the heart button for me. Tina, I sell the pillowcases. They're the lumbar pillowcases. Type in the word sunshine and I will send you the details. I actually sell this one, and then I sell a 2-pack of 18 by 18 canvas pillowcases. They're huge and they're amazing, and that's going to be the next one we try and do. Okay? Yay! Alrighty, y'all. That is it. Hit the heart button, type in sunshine below. It'll give you the link to the pillowcases as well as the 2 transfers. Remember, the transfers are buy 2, get 1 free. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? All right, have a good evening and be sure to like my page, okay? All right, bye guys.